All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. There's no doubt it will be full of college and chaos, no doubt. All right. Before we get into that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule, which is on Mondays, the continued adventures of the Story Seekers, which is a continuation of our Candlekeep Mysteries game. Then on Thursday, we have our Video Game Thursdays. On Friday, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight, where our adventures are in the Fey Wild. And of course, we have this right here. So, with all of that said and done, let us get into StrixSeven. All right. Oh, I did not make it big. I resized my window and I forgot to put it back. All right. There we go. Okay, so with that, we have with us for our StrixSeven game, we have our cast of 7. We are currently short a couple of our players today, but don't worry, I'm sure they're off causing chaos elsewhere. We have Began, our fairy bard, who is not with us yet. We have Squaggles, our half-dryad druid.
Hello.
We have Sora, our Haragon warlock.
Hey there.
We have Felfiz, our gnome wizard.
Hello.
We have Sky, our owlin druid.
Hey, I think I know somebody with that name.
Do you? Are you sure? Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
We have Telvin, our dragonborn sorcerer.
Zdrasty.
And we have Eivor, our dwarf artificer who will not be with us tonight. So, with all of that in place, let's go ahead and let's see. I need to there was a thing that I was going to do and I didn't bring it up. All right. There it is. We need to open it with okay. So we have our weekly job stuff going on. So that would be let's see, by the time we get here, it would be let's see, you got 5. So we'll say that another 30 gold from your jobs at this point. All right. And okay. Okay. And then we have our how did the week go for your classes? So with that, let's go ahead and all right. Let's see. First year classes. All right. So we've got our okay, let's see. Let's see. We've got one Witherbloom.
I always roll for lore hold too, because you only have one. So.
Yeah, and Sky always rolls for Witherbloom, and let's see, and then
Sora for Prismari.
Quandrix. Yes.
Everybody's in Prismari.
Yes, everybody's in Prismari. All right. So, let's go ahead and why don't we start with let's see. Why don't we start with Witherbloom? So Sky, could you please roll a let's see here. That is a D20 for me to see how you did. How did you survive? How did you do surviving this week or in class?
How did I survive this?
How did you survive this? Yeah, exactly.
Some plants are pretty dangerous, man.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not. You're not wrong that some plants are dangerous. All right. Let's put that over there. Okay. So that is an 8. Let's see here. Okay.
Getting up early's hard.
Getting up early
Morning
is hard.
classes.
It is. But thankfully, you managed to survive your classes and end up getting all of your homework turned in that needed to be turned in. You didn't explode anything during the labs. I mean, all in all, a fairly good week. But you know, we'll see how the rest of the school year goes. All right. Let's see. Sora, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20 for Quandrix, please? A 13. All right. I need you to please roll me a d4.
Should I be worried?
Probably.
His magic number of day.
So this week, you were tasked with a interesting lab. You were told to create an item that would detect when it exposed to light again. Remember you did this last time? Well, this was a makeup week again. And I need an Arcana check to see if you succeeded.
Did I learn from my mistakes?
I don't know. Did you?
I doubt it, but let's see.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
Sky didn't explode anything, but did Sora?
Sora totally did. And I mean, here's the thing. It should not have exploded. That's the worst part. But it did. All right.
I did the impossible. That's amazing.
His iCarly sketch.
All right. So let's see. What? That's the Twitch chat. Yeah. It's Twitch chat. It's an empty black square. Yeah. Okay. So we're doing treat time. Okay. All right. Apparently Ragnarok is gonna do that before he hopes that he will have to roll here. It is your turn. Go ahead and roll for Lorehold. Okay, that would be a 9 for Lorehold. Okay. You end up having a pretty good week. It seems that you with your other classmates have had a week off of labs, and so nothing has even given you the chance to explode, which is great. All right. Let's see here. Telvin, why don't you roll a d20 for me for Prismari, please? A 3. Okay. So, those of you in Prismari, you have also had a really good week. No problems to be had during your labs. No unexpected tests. No problems. There's 3 of you in the class, so you have been able to study together, and you all pass, and do the homework that is assigned, and all is well. Squaggles, will you please roll me a d20 for our Loxodon, who is in the Silver Quill class? Perfect.
You can do it.
He does. He does really well. And he actually comes over and he tells you all about this really awesome poem that he's written, all about how the things that he has learned that rhyme with words that you guys never thought would actually rhyme together, but if you use a word in a different language, it rhymes, so it's pretty cool. All right. And so, who would like to roll for our basic magical auras class? Somebody roll me a d20.
I think I still get the sins out of my fur for it,
Okay.
so.
Is it the menu roll, or do you want?
Use a different dice.
No, you're not having to track this at all, Telvin. All right. Okay. So roll me a d4, please, Tor, since you rolled that one. All right. General studies. Okay. All right. So while some of you have taken this general studies class, specifically been rolling for by Eivor. All right. You all have to take magical philosophies. All right. And so this let's see, this is basic auras. All right. So that is a 1. So you guys you guys hear from Eivor that apparently they were accidentally targeted with an aura that increases their magnetic field. They thankfully survived, as metal objects were flung at them from all over the classroom.
Would that include the badass metal goat?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ouch.
Yep. Hey Sora, let's see if we can get the bad rolls out of the way. Why don't you roll me the final d20 for magical philosophies?
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
It's one better, I guess.
Go ahead and roll me a d4, please.
Wow.
Okay. Perfect. So, you remember the cockatrice that you guys fought, and whatnot? Well, you guys end up having to dissect one. And in the process, somebody has nicked the small intestine. I need everybody to please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
Exactly.
Ah! Oh my god.
Okay. So with that, Telvin and Sora, you end up vomiting due to the smell of this cockatrice.
Poop.
Yeah. And because of that, you have been docked 10 points to your group for interrupting class by vomiting.
It's
So,
not my fault. It's Sora's fault.
What the? I'm so sick. I'm gonna lie down.
I
With-
really thought you had a stronger stomach there, Telvin.
I would normally, but probably eat him later.
okay. So with that, your group manages to add a total of 15 points to your current total. That was after the 10 had been deducted.
So it's +5.
For each of the award week. Yeah.
For the whole week, since we lost 10 and got 15, it's just +5. Okay.
Okay,
No, it's
so
plus 15,
+5 for the.
after the 10 has been subtracted.
Okay, so plus 25 minus 10. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And the other two classes seem to have done well, as they are now at 60 and 57 points, respectively. The Shadow Brigade and the Dragon Posse seem to have had
So, wait.
very good weeks.
So, wait, 60 for each of them?
So Haven's Heroes is now at 77 points. The Shadow Brigade is now at 60 points. And the Dragon Posse is now at 57 points.
Okay, thank you.
They seem to have had very good weeks. And seem to have perhaps done some extra things on campus to add to their score. So let us go ahead and we'll get onto this map here.
Has there been any consequences for what we did the other night?
What'd we do? I don't remember.
Did
Did we
nothing.
do something?
Do not
No.
ask.
It doesn't seem to.
Cool.
Or
Is no ask, is no tell.
or at the very least, your points do not seem to reflect any consequences at this point. So we have gone over your pay for the last little bit for your jobs. There has been the let's see, there has been the classes that you guys have gotten some points for. And so with that, is there anything specifically that you guys would like to do before we kind of get into some relationship building, some job stuff, and some extracurricular stuff?
Is going to work on recipes.
Okay.
I make good cupcake with buttercream frosting
What color?
and
Yeah,
tiny
that
sprinkles.
sounds good, man. If you want anybody to taste test, just let me know.
Is have tiny sprinkles.
Okay. What flavor cupcake?
Many flavors, but start with a strawberry.
Okay.
It's good.
Is
Okay.
there anywhere where I could copy spells into my spellbook?
There could be. Possibly. You could do some extra studying and be able to do that, yes.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. Alright.
Don't ask me what spell I want, I just want more.
Of course you do, because you are Tori, and that is a thing that you do. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. You know as well as I do, because your other character yesterday is obsessed with magic too, and needs all of the spells.
No, not the spells. I got all of the cantrips.
Yes. All right. If you could
Addiction
have.
is a problem, okay?
All right. So, okay. Anybody else have anything else they would like to do?
I'd like to go down to the Botany Club and see if there's some books on this plant that I found, and see if I can't figure out what it is.
Okay, go ahead, there, Sky, and give me an intelligence check. If you can even figure out where to start the search for information on this plant. Or these seeds, to be specific.
Is one I grab.
This is the one that you grabbed, Selvin, yes. Yes. Okay. Alright. So, you head to the Botany Club, and, you go in and you actually find, some other students, some that are aides for the professors and the like, and you choose not to tell anybody at first as to, you know, the fact you have these seats. You go and you kind of search out some books that you think might be helpful in your search, and you do find some that are studies on seeds and the like. And it seems that these seeds might not be what you thought they were.
Bummer, man. I wonder why the teachers had me locked in their drawer.
Okay, I have to know, is like the advisor the person that they stole the seeds from?
It is. Yep, it is.
Is
It-
allegedly.
Well, that was the Witherbloom the Witherbloom office. Yeah. So these are a very rare seed. Not what you thought it was when you first saw them, but it is a rare seed. Supposedly, from what you can find, only grown within a very specific location on the coast of Cholt, and very, very rare.
Okay.
Little hard
Well,
to
I'll
explain.
check other places then. Maybe I can get a little more research done in the library. But it's a start.
Okay. All right. So, Sora, is there anything that you would like to do during this time period?
After cleaning up and straightening up, I'm still working on my project.
Okay.
Basically, just had a bunch of papers, different diagrams, all pointing to the stars and stuff.
Okay.
And I just still puzzling. I still have that pussy that of the conscious, familiar looking thing.
Yes, you do.
And I just look at it for a minute and just question myself. And that's about it.
Okay.
It's just a bit of planning and studying.
Okay.
Mostly.
All right. Squaggles, what about you? Is there anything that you would like to do outside of, class or job or extracurriculars?
I was walking down the hall, and I smelled this delicious, fruity smell. It reminded me of home. And then I saw Telvin out of the corner of my eye. So I'm gonna try and a strawberry cupcake smelled really good. I'm gonna try and float it to me unnoticed, and then I'm gonna destroy the evidence by eating it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check. Yeah, I know you're using Mage Hand, but still. And then Telvin, give me a perception check, please.
Do these have the paper around the bottom, so he has to eat that too?
I don't know, do they?
Is on plate, so no.
Okay. They have been depapered. So you get it to be almost to you, Squaggles, before Telvin turns around and sees this cupcake floating in the air towards you.
Eat it and run away.
Okay.
I will let him have cupcake,
Okay.
or I will eat him later.
That's fair. Alright.
I'll taste like strawberries.
It's true.
You fattening him up now?
I
Is-
mean,
Strategy.
I want it to look like a squirrel does when it has something and then just kind of like bounds away.
that's you. Okay. Alright.
Is need taste test anyway.
Okay. Alright. So, let's see.
If I see Sky trying to research stuff in the library, I will try to help,
Okay.
since I'm there all the time.
You are there all the time. Okay, so Sky, go ahead and give me another intelligence check for your or investigation check. With advantage as well, actually, you know what? Hold on before you do that. Sky, do you tell Belfiz what you're researching?
Yeah, I'm at my botany class. We're researching plants on the Cholton coastline. Felfiz, do you know any good books around here that might have them?
I'm assuming I do, or else I know how to find them rather quickly.
You do. You know how to find them very quickly. Yes, you do. So then,
And then I will take out a book to read about Chult.
there you go.
Just the general knowledge about Chult.
Okay. So, Sky, you can learn a few more things about the plant due to having told Felfiz and getting their assistance. You learned that it grows specifically within the area known as Turtle Bay, and is specifically a plant that is known to be very good for the turtles that come from the Chultan coast, and yeah, it is supposed to help with their constitution.
Oh, righteous, man. Thanks, Phil. This is gonna be great.
Squaggles, do you though? Do you? I know, spoiler alert, Felfiz dies in Chult. It is all Sky's fault, or the one that got you interested in Chult. And if you want to be specific, it's all Telvin's fault for stealing the seeds.
Is no proof, is allegedly.
I left an orphan to be raised by the Tabaxis.
To be fair, we don't steal things. Where I come from, everything is just community property, man.
All right.
Ah, he is hippie.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely a commune.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or cult.
I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen on a table that I run. All right. So, okay. Yes.
Did I research enough to find a new spell?
You did. A level 1 spell.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. So with that, okay, let's see here. We've got, alright. We have, there is at least one, Tor, you're in the Dead Language Society, yes? Or no? That was Anna. One of you was. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh no, it was the Dragon Guard Historical Society. That's what it was. Okay. You did the languages one? Okay. So, alright. Okay. You know, there is some runes in the courtyard that look like cigarette butts. It's true.
Dead Language Society.
Okay. All right.
I'm just talking about like the picture. Like they're just like there's haphazardly laying around the courtyard there.
Okay. So, all right, Felfiz, since you are in the Dead Language Society, let's go ahead and start with that one. So this organization mostly does do a lot of sitting around and talking about languages and the like, but they've also so they've taken quite a love for Strixhaven's deep repository of tomes written in ancient and near ancient languages, teaching themselves these tongues and translating a lot of the favorites into common and the like. Well, a Lorehold expedition being led by some of the 3rd and 4th year Lorehold students has produced a new book that this club is keen to break into. I need you to either make a insight or a history roll to see if you can help crack this particularly difficult translation. You can, in fact, and you gain 2 points for Haven's heroes in the process. All right. It seems that you have gained not only the points for your group, but also some respect from your other Dead Language Society members. And you can go ahead and let's see here. You can go ahead and put another point into your 2 club member relationship. Your relationship with the 2 club members, as you have gained their respect. Okay. All right. So, let's see. That brings us to, let's see. I know that, Kate was in the Distinguished Society of Fine Artists. Is anybody else? I don't believe so. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Historical Society. Okay. The Horticulture Club. I know, Sky, I believe that one is yours?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So with that, these green-thumbed experts love mixing magic and gardening to create new strains of vegetation, many of which they cultivate on campus. And it is Garden Maintenance Day. I need a nature or survival check, as the club is for you to help the club weed, water, and trim plants as necessary.
All right. I'm into this. This is pretty cool.
Okay. At one point, you see this plant that you are unsure of, and you almost damage the plant, but at the last minute, one of the older club members stops you, and you do not damage it, but you have succeeded in this this endeavor, and you can go ahead and put another relationship point into your club member relationship as well.
All right, nice save, man. That was close. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you need to be careful, dude. Okay. Let's see here. We've got Live Action Role-Playing Guild. All right, Squaggles. These storytelling enthusiasts engage in a mix of strategy and play acting, often involving mascots. When they enact the fantastical narratives, they resolve them with some special rules. But this specific day today is crafting day. I need a performance or animal handling to check to make props for you or other club members during this time.
Okay. And I'm gonna think about animals, I guess. And I want to come up with some bushes that animals can come out of.
Okay. Perfect.
Can I use a student dice on that?
You can use a student dice on that. Sky, what I mean by the relationship points that you have with the other club members.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
On the tracking sheet thingy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if it was with the mentor or the person
No,
there, or
it
with
is
the club itself. Gotcha.
the club itself.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the. Okay. So D4 or the student dice is the D4.
So I have a D4 from the LARP guild. Can I use it
Yes.
to mark on my sheet as used?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What? Okay. All right. So 12 is exactly the number that you need. Sorry, I think I might have been unclear. The club members that you have a relationship with that will give you a boon or a bane, that's where you're putting those points. Yeah. Oh, it's just from the club. They are representing the club. Okay. Squaggles, the club members give you some pretty good props. You have made some pretty spot on representation of like stuff that animals could hide behind. So great prop work there. And you can go ahead and add a point into your relationship with your club member as well. Okay.
We're the best of friends.
Okay. So let's see here. So Sora is at this paper, and so is Telvin. Okay. All right. So the StrixSeven Star, these truth seekers and wordsmiths report on campus news, regularly interviewing important figures and producing a monthly StrixSeven Star newspaper, which is distributed across campus. And the two of you are given fluff assignments. You are given with the task of generating a feel-good article for an upcoming issue. I need Sora and Telvin to both roll me investigation or insight to write this piece specifically about something mundane on campus.
Is way I can put charisma on the paper to make it for better role.
No.
It is charismatic writing. You are engaging with the author.
You can roll a student dice to add a d4 to your insight or investigation roll.
It is both the same. It is 0. Oh,
but you do well. You do real well. All right. So, Sora, you actually end up finding a group of students did something really nice for a professor, and you're able to interview them and write about it. And Telvin, you end up writing about something to do with the tavern and the food stuff going on over there as well. So, with that,
basically the cupcakes.
6, 8. All right, so you get an additional 8 points total because I already put in tours. So, all right.
Is double dipping because food is often plated by me.
It's true. It's true. All right. Okay. Okay. So then, let's see here. We have, all right. Let's go.
I added disguise self as my new spell.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right.
Susan, with those rolls, any points for the Star Student Challenge?
So you guys are up to 87 now. The Shadow Brigade and the Dragon Posse have also added a few points, so they are at 69 and 63 respectfully.
Okay.
Shadow Brigade is at 69, Dragon Posse is at 63.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Now, the other thing that we need to go over is how well are you doing with your roommates? Would anybody like to have a interaction with their roommates?
I will have interaction with roommate. He's a gnome girl, I think.
It is Rosie, yep. I believe. Yep.
Rosie Finn Pimp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yep. So, okay. What kind of interaction would you like to have with her? Now, keep in mind, she is a very excitable, impish gnome, very, into the live-action role-playing, and, is an intramural referee. Yeah.
Oh, is the role play, so is need how you say the costumes, yes. So
Yes.
Because member of role play group are sometimes big, you need a model to wear to make sure it fits. So being dragonborn, being strong, he will model for her to make adjustments to costume in the room.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That works. That works quite well, and she is greatly appreciative of that. And she's she pulls out this costume for you to try on and her make adjustments, and it's really cool. It's actually a costume of a what is supposed to be a dragon, so it's kind of fitting that a dragonborn is trying on a dragon costume.
He will also make slight artistic critique at dragon unrealistic proportion to ancestors. Small critique.
Okay. All right. While you are having this conversation with her, and all is going well, you see or you hear a knock on your door.
On the club door or on dorm room?
On your dorm room door.
I will open the door.
And you see Felfiz on the other side.
Who is Felfiz?
Felfiz is Tor.
Ah, yes, a friend. Felfiz.
Yes.
His name strange in dragon language. Hello, friend.
Hi, what are you up to? I'm trying to, keep my head out of a book for like an hour, maybe.
He's helping.
You see, Telvin is in a let's see, let's go with a blue dragon-esque costume with lots of pins all over everywhere.
Cool. Can I just hang out in here for a bit? I can help.
It's not entirely accurate because I am a gem dragon, not blue, but it's for a role play. It's make believe.
Yes.
And you see Rosie is standing behind Telvin and keeps saying, "Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! You're gonna poke yourself! Don't move! Don't move!"
It's dragon height. Is it? I will not move.
Thanks. And you see, she actually climbs up on Telvin to pin some of the stuff up on the shoulders, and
I was gonna say I'll give her a boost to get to the higher stuff.
Okay.
And just awkwardly make conversation.
Okay. Telvin, give me an insight check, please. Okay. It's a little bit awkward going on here. But you're not quite sure why Felfiz really stopped by, but I mean, okay, sure.
It's not strangest reason.
No. But Felfiz, you can now add Rosie to your relationship list, as you seem to have made a new friend. All right. And Telvin, you can go ahead and add another point for your relationship with Rosie. Now, keep in mind, if you have 2 points in any relationship with any individual person, you gain their boon
I have 2 with my coworker and club member Drazomir Yarnask.
Yeah, so you can have the boon that is on his character sheet, or else if you have a negative number that isn't 2 or more, you have their bane. So keep that in mind. All right.
Do we get a thing for a good job at paper?
You got club points, or you got group points. Yeah. You got group points for your job at the paper. And you also get, paid. I mean, there's that. That's always a good sign.
So that boon would have helped with Rosie.
Which boon was that?
He writes me poetry, and the smile it puts on my face makes me likable to everyone on campus except the most stone-hearted.
Yep, that is why you have a positive interaction from your first interaction. So put a point into Rosie. Yep. All right.
You get 1 interaction with Rosie.
But, Felfis seems pretty charismatic today. A little more than normal, actually. So, and it's really funny because usually Felfis is kind of a quiet dude, but apparently around this gnome seems to be, holding his own, and even proceeding to flirt with her in certain situations. So it's interesting. All right. So it's getting warm. All right. Okay. So with that, Telvin, you have gained not only the appreciation of Rosie and Felfis, but also by in a roundabout way, also the appreciation of Squaggles, as now you have helped Squaggles' club. So yeah. All right. Okay. Would anybody else like to have an interaction with their roommates?
Yeah, I'll interact with Shivadri.
Okay.
I can't pronounce the name. Shivadu.
Shivadu? Yeah, Shivadu, that works. Shivadu. Alright. Okay, so one of the other Owlins students here. Okay. So, alright. What would you like to do, or what would you do for this interaction?
So probably coming into the dorm room, I imagine she's in there already. Hey, Shivadu, how's graffiti cleanup today? You guys been working pretty hard out there.
Yeah, there's some awful students on campus, but it's satisfying. It's fulfilling.
Yeah,
you aren't one of those that have been causing the graffiti, are you?
Oh no, man! I'm into nature and stuff. I wouldn't want to make anything look ugly. But I've got some friends in the Prismari College. They're pretty. They make some pretty cool artwork, but I wouldn't call it graffiti. So if you ever wanted to maybe instead of remove it, like create graffiti in a sense, I could talk to some of them and see if they'd help out.
Okay, I'm not really one of the artists, but I mean, whenever it's not graffiti, if it's artistic stuff, we do leave some of that, but it's the ones that are just causing the actual graffiti that are the problem. But if you've got someone that maybe wants to help to paint over the graffiti and turn it into artistic things, then yeah, sure, give me their name and we can contact them and see about doing that.
Oh yeah, man, that cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I think they'd love to maybe turn that graffiti into like wonderful works of art and stuff. You know.
Okay. Yeah, we can see. I know in the past some of the painters and stuff have done artistic stuff for classes, but I don't know. They haven't done anything recently about anything like that. So we can bring that back. Sure. You aren't gonna bring any more plants in here, though, are you?
Well, I'm not. This whole living indoors thing. It's kind of new to me. I thought if I brought in some plants and stuff, it made me feel a little bit more at home. It's all right, right? I'm trying to keep them down, but sometimes they just get a little bit big. They're plants. They grow.
Well, how about this? How about 10 plants at a time?
10 plants. All right. Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Well, that really paints a picture for what your dorm.
Yeah. Right. Right.
How many are in there right now, Sky?
Roll me a D10.
Does it look like the beginning of the secret garden when it's all overgrown and crazy?
There are 9 in there right now. Yes.
Hey, we get to find one more! Yay!
Yeah, I got my eye on one. I've been trying to research. It'd be perfect right over here, next to this corner right over here and stuff.
Okay. Well, you know that since you're part of the group that does the plants and stuff out on campus, you know you can talk to the professor about growing stuff outside too, right? You're
What?
part of Witherbloom, potentially, right?
Well, but this is homework. Like, aren't I supposed to grow it here?
I mean, you can always take care of plants that are on campus already established and use that as your homework.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Those count too?
Yeah, they can.
Oh man. Yeah, thanks.
That's why
This
there's
college stuff.
every once in a while you see little signs that are by certain plants that have people's names on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's letting you know that that's the one that's taking care of those plants for class.
Oh man, I've been doing it all wrong all this time.
If you're really lucky, the prime spot I hear is the ones that are in the Biblioplex.
Oh man, you're no kidding there. That place is awesome.
Yeah, if you can get a plant that's in there, then that's the really, really good stuff. They're the ones that
did you know the plants talked in those areas? Day one I was here. No kidding. One of the plants actually talked to us.
Yeah, I heard that at orientation, right?
Yeah, it was wild, man.
Yeah, there's some, I think they're called awakened plants.
Yeah, like they were totally awake and talking. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They weren't sleeping.
Right. Apparently if they're awake, they can talk.
Yeah. Cool, man.
All right.
Hey, you know what this room needs?
I'm just gonna go around touching bushes trying to wake them up so they'll talk to him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, totally, man. This room, you know what would really make this room look awesome?
Less
a rug.
plants?
Oh, like we need a rug, man. I gotta find a rug on this place. This campus, just right here.
Okay. You can probably
It'll tie the whole room together.
It would, man. What you think?
As long as it's, not plant based, then yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Well, let me know if I can help you out with anything. I'm working pretty long hours over at the cafe, and then spend a lot of time studying. But yeah, if you need anything, well, I'm around town. I'm around here somewhere.
Okay. Just remember, 10 plants.
Right.
Okay.
Just 10, right? Yeah.
Just
you,
10.
You sure?
Just 10.
Oh man. Per quarter, right? 10 per quarter, right?
Yeah, you can switch them out per quarter. That's fine. But 10 total.
All right. I'll work it. Make it work. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans.
Okay. So go ahead and put a point into your relationship with her.
Okay.
That's funny. Okay.
I would like
You
to
know
hang
there's
out
going to be more than
with
10 plants by the end of this year.
Oh, hell yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Note to self, Sky is a hoarder. Okay, got it.
Note to self, Sky is a plant hoarder. Yes. Yeah. No doubt.
Can I try to take charisma lessons from my roommate?
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Because it's a measure performer with gravitas beyond her years, and when she talks, people listen, that kind of stuff.
Sure. We will say that you spend some time and the lessons that you learned from your roommate. Okay. Roll me a straight charisma check, please. Yep. Okay. These are why we need lessons.
Exactly why I need lessons.
All right. So do you tell her why you need lessons?
Because I'm trying to, be better about talking to people.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Do you go out and...
I know I'm super awkward, but I don't want to, miss out on stuff because I'm too awkward and I'm not trying to talk to people.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another d20 with a d4. Follow it, please. All right. There you go. You feel a little more charismatic after all of this working with them on this. And yeah, you are feeling a little more charismatic, a little more sure of yourself, a little better, more self-esteem, as it were. Go ahead and put a point into your relationship with her. All right. Okay. Anybody else?
I guess I'll try with
Mina?
Yeah, Mina.
Okay. So you tend to spend a lot of time with Mina. Between work, the extracurricular, and being a roommate with them as well. So you do spend quite a bit of time with them. What would you like to do for an interaction with them?
I do have a question for Mina.
Okay, outside of work and extracurriculars, yeah.
What do you think you brought here? What brought you here?
Oh, that's easy. My fascination with language, of course. I mean, after graduation, I plan to conduct research on language and spells and how, you can tweak the verbal components and, all of that stuff to perhaps make it easier for people who have lisps or whatnot. Yeah, that's easy. That's what brought me here.
And what else? That's it?
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to go to a magical college?
Well, that's true.
Yeah. I've always been told I know a little bit about obscure information and stuff, and I figure I'd come here and see if I can put it to to work and help me to further my education at the same time. What brought you here?
Well, let me tell you something. Have you ever heard of the Bunny in the Moon?
The bunny in the moon? No.
It's a hotel that my mother used to tell me, and I want to see if it's true. I want to see the stars. Want to go to the moon myself, and I'm hoping one day, maybe after graduation, I'll go there.
Interesting.
And check to see the rest is true of this bunny in the moon.
I can't say I've seen a bunny in the moon. I've heard of the face in the moon, but I never heard that it was a bunny. But I mean, after all, where's I've seen the face and stuff, but I've never seen ears.
Maybe it's behind you. You couldn't see them.
Maybe. Maybe I'll have to get a better look. Huh. That's interesting. Sora, you've given me something to think about. And you notice that you have gotten her totally puzzled. As she kind of just sits down and is just, contemplating there being a bunny in the moon. All right. So go ahead, Sora, and put a point into your relationship with Mina.
Susan?
As you have stumped her quite a bit.
Well, that's great. Is there any more? Because I have 4 right now. Goodness.
Oh, but don't worry. Because you can also lose them.
That is true. So grab as many as I can.
Yep. Because you have managed to stump her with this, and the next day as you go to work, she seems very out of it. It seems that she has not slept very well. And as you work with her, you notice that she proceeds to be falling behind on her job. You notice she gets sent home from work early. She ends up
ruined her life.
Not being able to finish the article that you guys were assigned. It seems that you find her in the library looking up stories about the moon and trying to find out if what you said was really true about this bunny in the moon. And you actually lose a relationship point with her as she has proceeded to fall down on her studies for the week in trying to figure out this whole thing about this bunny in the moon nonsense stuff, as far as she's concerned.
I can't avoid that.
Immediately lose the point. Yep.
Is it enough that her team might get docked a couple points?
It seems.
The dragon posers?
Uh-huh. Yep. It seems that they have, as you notice, the next time you go to the Biblioplex, that they have gone down 2 points. All right. Squaggles, would you like to interact with your roommate? Or are you good?
Interact is such a scary word. Can I talk to her?
Yeah, that is an interaction.
Oh, well maybe I shouldn't. That's scary. What if I... Oh, I know. I will go to one of her rehearsals for her club.
Okay.
That's not an invention, right?
No, that's fine. That's fine. So you
Yay.
go to the intramural water dancing club. Okay. All right. And you see that they are working on some of their routines, and she seems to be. It's weird because you see she is just off from the music that they have playing. It seems she's really struggling with getting this routine down.
Well, after practice, can I, because I didn't come here to be creepy and just watch, so I want to, hey Lorraine, I heard that you were doing some extra practices and stuff with some animals, and I thought maybe I could watch and maybe help.
Okay. Sure. What?
Unless
How
you're not
do
working
you-
on that this week.
Oh.
You told me that you had some fishy friends.
I do, yes. Yes. And you notice that that they had been working with this school of clownfish that had been swimming around them, and she is just not doing well with coordinating, as the fish seem to have been running into her, or her moving so that she blocks their where they're supposed to go, and the like.
So, hey Lorraine, can I talk to the fish for a second?
Sure. I mean, I didn't know
Okay.
you could do that, so sure.
Well, I've never tried it, but I assume I can.
And she kind of gives you this this kind of strange right. Look.
So, I'm gonna go to the water's edge and kind of get down on my hands and knees, and then cast a spell,
Okay.
and then shove my face under the water and start blurbling, which
Okay.
should not work on two different reasons. One, this doesn't give me fish language, or it doesn't actually let me speak the language, but
no, because
I'll try
it
and
would
listen
be...
to see if they come up to me and tell me anything.
Well, so okay.
I don't know if comprehend languages counts as fish language.
No. That would be more speak with animals.
Or tongues.
Or, well, tongues would allow you to talk back, but yeah.
Do any of them come up to me though?
Some of them do, yeah. You have speak with animals. Why don't you cast speak with animals?
So,
those are beasts. That's right, those are beasts.
My head in the water and be like, blah, 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 and they're not gonna do anything. And I'm gonna come up and then try and cast speak with animals.
Okay. Okay. So by this point, she is just like very confused. Okay.
I'm gonna dump my head in again.
Okay. I will say that the that speak with animals will allow you to talk to the fish.
Oh, good, because I don't think I can wild shape into a fish yet.
No, you don't have. I don't believe so. Okay.
That's level 4.
Yeah.
Could've
Okay.
thought of that before this.
I mean, technically.
So I'm gonna get down in there again, and I spoke with frogs earlier.
You
If they
did.
were tadpoles, I might have been able to get some sort of chain going on. But yeah, so Squaggles will get down in the water again. Bleep, bleep, bleep,
Okay.
bleep, 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 bleep.
What are you telling the
Hey,
fish?
what's going on? I heard you were having trouble and running into Lorene. you guys not having fun? Bloop, bloop,
I
bloop, bloop.
mean, we were fine. She's the one that was causing problems. She wasn't going where she was supposed to be going. We were told to, swim between them and then, turn right and then turn left, and she kept turning left and then right, and it wasn't good. She was not going with the music.
This is complex conversation to have with fish.
It is.
Blah,
It
blah,
is.
blah, 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 blah. It's probably because she doesn't have fins, but she's really nice. Maybe I'll tell her that she should practice her left and rights.
Maybe. I mean, that would be helpful.
Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Before I go, what's the best clown joke that you have?
Best clown joke.
I heard you were funny, but that might be a rumor above the water.
Well, actually, I'm not so funny, and then you see one of the other ones comes up, and he says, what did the tiger call the clown?
Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. What's a tiger?
That's a big cat. The
Oh,
orange and black cat.
gotcha. What did the tiger say to the clown? Meow.
No, he's his Happy Meal.
Oh, I'm gonna clap underwater, which I don't think will carry sound, but I'll try.
No.
All right, I'll let him know. Or I'll let Lorraine know to work on left and rights underwater.
Okay.
Does Squaggles fall in because he's no longer bracing himself on the side of the pool?
Give me a dexterity check there, Squaggles.
I'm just gonna fail it.
You're just gonna fail it? Alright.
Mhm.
Alright, so you fall into the water, and Lorraine will come over and help you out of the pool.
Like someone who was laying across a chair, sticking my head into the shower at Kate's house because we were dyeing my hair. If I moved my arms, it would have been bad.
Alright, so,
That was fun.
Squaggles, go ahead and put a point into your relationship with Lorraine.
Very good, sis.
Alright. So, with all of that, you have managed to have some interactions with your roommates, some interactions with your club members. Now, the question is, how well are you doing at your jobs?
Did we just do this?
Well,
That
if
was
we talk
close.
to Sora, we will screw up our jobs. You can't talk to Sora
It's
about
crazy,
anything.
man. I show up every day. They give me money. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Right.
Suddenly,
what
I
you're doing wrong.
didn't know the alphabet anymore after talking to Sora. It's crazy.
So, with that,
Taking the whole magical philosophy stuff to a whole new level.
that's true. All right. So, for all of you, you have been doing fairly well at your jobs. You are given a little more responsibility, a little more, shifts and potential for advancement as the years go. If you continue on this track, and you can all go ahead and add one more point for your coworker relationships. Unless there's something that somebody wants to do to their coworkers.
Oh no, I already lose that point because. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did, definitely. But the
Yeah.
rest of you. You have been promoted from dishwasher to dish dryer, it's true. Yeah. Yep.
Climbing the ladder, man.
Yep.
Well, I have a feeling like a cloud of steam or smoke follows you everywhere anyway, so.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. All right. It's true. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay. All right. Telvin, your relationship at the tavern. Are you going to be bringing in cupcakes for the tavern, or making cupcakes there, or what's the plan? Because they would like to put it on the menu if you are so willing.
I will make a testing batch, the limited edition, to try out at a tavern.
Okay. All right.
I want to make a note that I have permanently volunteered to taste test all of Telvin's things.
That's fair.
And the way he's going, by the time 4th year comes around, it's just going to be his tavern now with all of his food.
There's plenty of recipes from Babushka back home.
Okay. All right. So it is 7:30. I know we haven't been doing this for a whole long time, but let's go ahead and take our break right here. And then when we come back, we will move on to some stuff that's not extracurriculars or relationship based. So, all right, we will be back in
we have
just
a test or
a few
something,
minutes.
don't we?
You do.
I think we were supposed to study for a test.
Uh-huh. You do. All right, we will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are back for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure, where our students are getting ready to take their third and final first-year exam. It seems that this year has been going quite well for them, and they have managed to survive 2 test exams so far, and we shall see how they do on their third one. All right. Now, just keeping in mind that we will be doing the studying section first as you brush up on your coursework and the like, as well as learning about the subject matter and stuff before you take your exam. And I was just asked this a little bit ago. Cheating is available, however, it does require a deception and sleight of hand check to succeed at, and you must pass both of them to succeed. So all right. So ironically, it's still 2 rolls. You just have to do really, really well. All right. So this brings us to the studying phase of the exam within this magical philosophies class that you are all in. Okay. So this exam, this test is on another of the monsters, or monstrous races, as it were. Oh crap! Hold on, I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Why did you come up with like something that's actually pronounceable? You called it like an Oglio something, or I can't remember. Otiglius or something.
You said that out loud. Yeah. What I wrote down in my notes does not have that number of vowels or consonants.
That's fair. Yes, that's fair.
It looks like Yu-Gi-Ohs or something,
right?
Yu-Gi-Ohs, yes. They are the Yu-Gi-Ohs, yes. Odiug is how to say it. There we go. Thank you, Tor.
Ogiug.
Otiug.
Ogiug.
Okay. Otiug. All right. Okay, so we are going... So the previous information that you have been given about these creatures, let's see here, is that these creatures are, well, let's just say they, their place of inhabitation are quite interesting. They see, by the way, Cause, look away. That is what they look like.
I'm trying to get better about that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look.
Okay.
Also, episode 4 kind of killed that for me. There was a lot of gore.
There was a lot of gore. All right. So they are, if a place is disgusting, there's a chance that one of these creatures is nearby. Bones and carrion mixed with trash are often a strong sign that they are present, as it waits for the carrion to ferment before eating it. Shiny treasures glinting from piles of refuge might indicate their presence, as these abjurations hoard treasures from their victims. No matter how disgusting it might be, trash doesn't belch. If you ever hear a pile of trash belch, there's probably one of these in there. Or, you know, something else. Some spellcasters use them as guardians, both to protect their underground lairs and to dispose of their enemies. Usually if people have evil designs and wish to congregate far from prying eyes, they often operate underground, knowing that the authorities avoid stench and trash-filled undercrops and sewers. In such locations, these make excellent sidekicks. So, with that, what are you guys doing to study for this test? For this exam? What is the plan?
We usually all study together in the library.
Mm-hmm.
And
And how are you helping your group to study?
well, in addition to having the perfect place, because it's the same place as last time, I want to find books and just tons of material about these so we can have it ready to go.
Okay, give me an investigation check, Felfis.
I will
Go ahead.
bring fruit. I bring special cupcake with
Okay.
cake batter is chocolate, yes, but frosting is made with coffee beans. So much
Ooh,
caffeine help us stay awake to study longer,
Okay,
more vigor.
there you go.
Oh, good
Okay.
call with the cupcakes, my man. Yeah,
They
these
are they're
Aberration.
abjurations.
Aberration.
Aberrations.
Abjuration
Sorry,
is a
aberrations.
magic school.
Okay.
And I did use a Nash advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Squaggles is going to ask his. Actually, Squaggles is going to say, "Hey guys, I know some people who know all about aberrations. You guys want to take a field trip?
This is field trip.
Yeah, are we going to a
Where?
field, man?
We can't just stay here. We have to go out into the world and learn. And by world, I mean over by the LARP practice field.
You guys got creatures like this over in the practice
Sure.
field?
No, but they all know about this stuff. So, one of my relationship boons with my buddy Caterus is that the LARP members are very knowledgeable about creatures. So we
That
could
is
ask them
true.
questions.
You can ask them questions. That's a good use of a boon right there. Okay.
Rosie's over there too, and she always dresses like stuff like this.
It's true. She's always dressing in weird costume.
I think I saw her in one of these things one time, except for it had more mouths. So that's just what Squaggles do. Like, hey, go over and ask the club members stuff about it.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like a great
and-
idea.
Good call, Squaggles.
Yeah, that may be useful.
We'll teach those
Okay.
dragon posers a thing or two about how to get through this test.
You can say that over there, because both Caterus and Rosie are the Shadow Brigade.
Yeah, Shadow Brigade, they're not near as much of a posers as those dragon wussies.
Okay. All right. Anybody else going to bring anything else to this this study session?
I'm just me and words escape me. Velvet's on the books and just go over the books and try to study more.
Okay.
What we have while we wait for Squaggles. Or
Okay. All right.
I'll go,
so
I'll go with
Arcana.
Squaggles. Yeah, I'll go with Squaggles.
I will go with.
Where we can all go and then meet and then come back here and do more book.
Yeah, it'll be
Research.
quick.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
to find out how you survive these things, man. Like, if you were surrounded by them, like, what would you do to either escape or get them to run away?
To eat one.
What if they're bigger than you?
And you take big bite.
Alright, let's go. We can always come back.
Okay. So you head over to following Squaggles over. You are able to go and ask the LARPing group questions, and some of the second and third year students will actually will actually praise you for this idea, as they wish they would have thought of it too when it was their turn to take this test. So you managed to learn a little bit more about these creatures, as well as maybe not, not trying to bite them might be a good idea, considering they live in trash, is suggested to Telvin.
Yeah, but he's strong like Dragonborn. He can handle it.
They taste bad, is what you're hearing.
Also, food tastes bad. That's what you season. You cannot season trash.
It's true. So, alright. So with that, you are able to get some more information. You go back and you study as well in the books and go over your notes that you've taken during class and the like. And so with that, it brings us to the day of the test, to the biblioplex, to the classroom, the exam classroom of the biblioplex. All right. So with that, is anyone doing anything prior to stepping into the classroom at the biblioplex? Now is your chance.
I would like to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Okay.
Or Intelligence.
Okay.
I want to cast Enhance Ability on Sora for Wisdom checks.
Okay. I'm gonna let you in on a thing, Squaggles. Either intelligence or charisma is the two things
I
that
should have done Charisma.
the two categories of the skill checks for this test.
Can I change it?
Well,
You
then
can.
Do they tell us that kind of stuff ahead of time?
No, I'm just telling you that so it's not a waste of a spell slot.
Well,
I don't mind, but since the benefit's going to someone else, I do mind. So that's a weird juxtaposition. I'll do Charisma.
Okay.
And that's for Sora.
Okay, so Sora, you have enhanced ability for
Thanks.
charisma. Okay. Anybody else
Don't worry,
doing anything
I've
else?
checked our fortunes according to my star map, and it says that as long as we studied and remembered everything, then we'll do great. Unless we don't.
It's a good fortune right there.
That is a very good
They're always accurate, 100%.
Sky, I would be willing to say that you would have done that whenever on test days, if you would so desire.
Yeah,
Since you do
I
have
probably forgot
access-
though.
Okay. I'm just saying, you do have access to all of your spells, so.
No, I know. I appreciate it.
There's a case to be made, though, that Sky's like, whoa, we have a test today? I can't
That's
believe it.
Yeah, I'm
Why
probably
did we
just walking in the door right as the bell rings, right? I'm just barely making it. Yeah.
Why
I
you
got
guys
20.
all look so nervous?
Right.
Wait, wait, was today test day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man. I got a pencil.
Nope.
Ugh.
Nobody around you, other than perhaps your party members, respond to that question. They just roll their eyes.
I'll give him a pencil.
Okay.
Because I can use my
Thanks,
magic
Phil.
quill, I believe.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. All right. So the first question on the test, as you sit down, is the multiple choice question, considering the possible presence of this creature within a lair. So, with that, I need an investigation check.
Do we have any advantages because we studied or anything?
You do have advantage because you studied together.
Then enhance ability isn't doing anything. If it's gonna give us, if we have advantage on the checks anyway.
That's true, actually. That's true. That's true.
Well, it's better to be, safe than lucky.
Oh my god.
I know this button is around here somewhere. Okay, that was good.
Yes,
That's
That
what
was-
should happen.
like Dragonborn. Dragon smart.
Mm-hmm. Squaggles, you do have advantage, though.
I do?
You do. You guys studied together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Squaggles knew that.
We didn't get any rerolls, darling. We didn't go through that part.
Oh, that's right. We didn't go through that part. Thank you. So, yeah, okay. So, you would, let's see here. You would get, let's see. You would get, everybody gets one reroll. Squaggles and, Felfiz, you get an additional one, and so does Telvin for your assistance to your group. So you do get, so Telvin, Felfiz, and Squaggles have rerolls, or have two, and
Yeah,
everybody
two,
else has
and
one.
have one. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Can we use rerolls on top of advantage?
Yes, you can.
Alright, squaggle-log-a-log!
Yeah,
Those
definitely.
with tier 1, yes.
I'm using mine.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I have 3 total.
I don't think that's okay.
Okay.
It's alright, Squaggles. It's not the other world.
Okay. So, with that, Sora, you just passed. Felfiz,
Oh.
you and Telvin have passed this test. Section of the test. The rest of you did not. Alright, but don't worry, because as long as you pass the short essay part of this, you will be fine as to passing this test. So, the short essays, are all about the details of which intelligent creatures might use these creatures as guardians. And so I need persuasion checks from all of you.
Susan, I am my
Uh-huh.
D4 to this because I think I probably need this more.
Okay.
What? You have advantage on this too.
Yeah, everybody has advantage.
If that's 2.
Oh,
we-
look,
we
guy, you're very
switch.
persuasive.
Oh, I saw one of these eat a plant once. The plant said, dude, don't do it. Don't eat me.
Okay.
Did it vote?
It did roll a 2.
We lose our rerolls like at the end of the year, right?
Yes.
Alright, I was gonna try it.
So, yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Uh-huh.
Is that good enough? Is that good enough, though?
It is good enough, yes.
Yes.
You did it, Sora.
Squaggles. Squaggles.
Does a reroll from test 2 can be used from here?
Use all of the rerolls that you happen to have.
Well, does one that I earned in test 2
Yes.
that I never used?
Sure.
Well, wait, I
Sure.
don't want to cheat.
No, sure. Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Well, I know you're saying sure, like not really.
No, yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yes,
Okay, you gotta be more confident when you give me that positive answer. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, "Wait, what's going on?" I'm okay failing. I just. Oh my goodness, Susan, you're killing me.
I think this is because you had the brilliant idea to go talk to the LARPers. She's
Uh-huh.
giving you extra chances.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the dice is broken. This is great.
Did Squaggles just blow up the lab?
I hard fail.
You
Hard
hard
fail.
failed.
He,
I don't even know what that means. Do I get kicked out of the school? Do I need to re-roll?
No.
Squaggles fails so bad we all notice how bad he is failing. It's like watching Titanic sink to ocean.
I'm glad I used that thing that gives advantage for someone else. The test
Boy.
gets fired. Please let
Boy.
that happen. 'Cause that would be amazing.
Do you by chance? No, I don't think you do. Yeah, no. So okay. All right.
The dumb old
Okay.
squaggles.
Oh, poor Squaggles. All right.
We
So
have 2 arsonists on team.
you do. Okay. So Sky, you definitely passed. So did Telvin. So did Felfiz. Okay, so all right. Let's see. Telvin, Felfiz, and Sora, you 3 aced the test. So you get 2 student dice. And Sky, you have passed the test, so you get 1 student dice. Now, Squaggles,
What was the DC? Was it 12?
it was 13.
Ah, jeez.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it
getting
was
harder.
13. Mm-hmm. So, Squaggles, if a character fails an exam, the StrixSeven bylaws require them to attend tutoring with a junior facility member until they have achieved at least 1 passing exam in a different exams encounter. So,
What were the
Sounds a
two
lot less
skills?
like Harry Potter and a lot more like.
Pers-
Alright.
Persuasion and what?
investigation and persuasion. However, I will allow you to retake this exam with your other 2 party members at our next game as the different exam encounter. So while you are having this tutoring session between now and then, you must attend the tutoring and cannot participate in any extracurricular or jobs until you achieve at least the passed exam during that time. So
Oh.
you will not receive any payment for your job for this week.
No
Yes,
money.
Yep, no money. Yep. So, but you have failed your test.
Everyone, that test was really hard. I'm pretty sure I aced it though.
This was easier than expected.
Man, Squaggles, what a bummer. Oh, man, and you had such a great idea for studying, too.
Well, don't worry. Everything will be fine unless it's not.
It's true. Unless it's not.
If you do not pass, I will bake you cupcake of failure.
Is that like a cup
tasty.
of batter?
Uh,
Yeah,
no,
what's that?
it is cupcake we use when you fail something to make it feel better. It's cupcake
That's-
of failure.
That's the little bit of cupcake with a lot of bit of frosting.
In a big
Mhm.
bowl of ice cream.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, Squaggles is semi-scared of any food products that you produce, but is still curious enough to try them.
That's fair.
Make you
Sing-
strong, like dragon.
Sting, yeah, last time you said make you strong, I believe I passed out.
This will be fine.
Okay. So with that, you are able to go back to your dorm. Yes. Hi Dylan. Yes, hi. So you you have all right, there we go. So some people did get D4s, just not you, Squaggles. Yes. Yes. You got 0, Sky got 1, and everybody else got 2. Alright. So as you are all hanging out for the next little bit, you know that Squaggles has to go to tutoring. But
Have fun without me.
all right. You are able to go and some of you go to work, some of you go to your clubs and the like for the next couple of days. And in this time period, you have heard the rumors about the Rose Stage Festival that blends performing arts and improvisation to produce a new type of play. The entire student body is invited to participate or spectate, depending on if you wish to participate or not. It takes place within the Silver Quill campus in what is called the Rose Stage. And it is led by the Drama Guild. Upon learning more, which you actually learn from Began, and that is that the Drama Guild gives out prompts, and anyone who wants to take the stage and deliver their lines can, however they please. So it can be, an emotional read, it can be hilarious, it can be whatever you want it to be. So it seems that this is coming up very, very shortly. So, yes. So you have the next couple of days to prepare for this. And Squaggles, you actually run into some of your LARPing people, and they tell you that they have been constricted to help with props and the like. And so it seems that even more props and stuff have been made, and they are so excited you made such a great backdrop piece, as it is going to be made to be used as well. And you guys see some of the other students on campus seem to be working on costumes, working on bigger props. It's like there's all kinds of commotion going on within within Silver Quill specifically, but within the whole of StrixSeven. And we'll actually go to here. All right, there we go. And so it's really cool. Like, there's tons of different costumes going on and the like. Now, that all being said, are there any costumes or anything that anybody would like to make, or props or whatever, that you would like to make prior to this situation happening? And yes, I'm aware that I wish Kate was here for this because it's right down her alley.
I know, we're missing the two people that should be here.
Am I in like a study hall during all this?
No, you're having sessions with the tutor, but you just cannot participate with your LARPing group or your job. So you're still, like, you can hang out with your group, you can even help your group members, you just cannot help your LARPing club.
I just want to ask
And you
Lorraine
can go to the thing too.
I just want, I'm gonna ask Lorraine, hey, can you do me a favor? On the day my festival friends are going around, I just want to go with them with some type of animal mask. can you help me get out of detention an hour early? And I'm gonna see if she'll help me with our relationship.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that. Okay.
I just want to sneak out an hour early so I can put my mask on and look good for my friends.
Okay. You using that boon, she will figure that all out and let you know the day of on what to do to get you there, and you can successfully sneak out of your tutoring session early.
I will offer to help Rosie with anything that she might need help with for this event.
Okay.
It will be
Alright,
stage
and
hand.
what was that?
It will be stage hand. Carrying
Okay.
things.
Alright. And Rosie appreciates both of your help. And you can go ahead and add another point, Telvin and Felfiz, to your relationship with Rosie.
Yeah, so that's
And-
2 points. I get boon now.
Squaggles, you can go ahead and you can add one to your relationship as well, as she is glad that you have asked for her help. Okay,
Thanks, Lorraine.
no problem. What animal are you going as?
Oh, well, I'm not going as an animal. I wanted to get a map.
Right, what animal mask are you going as?
Oh, someone recently told me about a creature called a tiger that was a large cat. We don't have them in the forest, so I wanted to get a tiger mask, but I don't know what that looks like. So I went into town and asked for a tiger mask, and the salesman may or may not have had one and told me what a tiger mask was. So I'm gonna call it that, but DM gets to decide what it actually looks like.
Oh, it is a tiger mask. It's a Bengal tiger mask.
Ooh, that's what I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you totally
Alright.
could have made me wear like a shark hammer.
No, it's the difference. It is a Bengal tiger. However, it has just the colors are just a little bit off. It is a green striped tiger.
It's a oh my goodness.
It's Azaka's mask, yeah.
And a sucker match.
An Azaka mask. Yep.
I'm starving.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody else doing anything else? No. Okay.
This is just leading up to the actual play.
Yeah, leading up to the day. Yep.
And I think I'm just wandering around campus talking to plants, tapping on
That's
them.
fair. And you know what? Actually, Sky, give me a perception check.
What's that guy doing? He's just talking to all the plants on campus.
He's totally. I mean, it's not that unusual. They have a whole campus dedicated to plant stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but
every
him trying to
time-
shake them awake first is new.
That's true. That is new. Every time you find a plant that you really want to, to make that be your project, you notice that there is a name in a little placard by them.
Oh man, all these plants are named already.
Yep.
I will help day of event. I will help cater guest party.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So with that, it seems that the day has arrived that you have been waiting for. As you see, one of your fellow students sees you guys kind of gathering. I mean, you already know you're headed there anyway, but you see one of the other students and they say, "We're on our way to the Rose stage over in the Silver Quills campus. The festival is finally here." Everybody's already there practicing their performances. Are you guys gonna do a thing?
But
Are
That
you
was
gonna do a
today?
thing? Yeah.
I don't know. Is anybody else doing a thing? Any of you guys gonna do something?
Nope.
I'm doing all the things. Sorry I'm late. I'm panting as he ran out of detention.
And you see Squaggles come running up wearing this, which actually everybody else give me a nature check, please. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, Sora, come on, you can do this.
As soon as my screen says something,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think my character froze on me.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I'll just roll a d20 and.
Okay. Perfect. So, Sora, you know it's a tiger. Sky, you know it's a tiger. Telvin, that's a weird-looking cat creature. And Felfiz, you're not quite sure where Squaggles got this mask, but it is a weird-looking cat creature that is not the right colors. So, all right.
Squaggles, dude, I like your mask.
It's a very interesting green.
One day, I'm going to be able to wild shape into the creature that looks just like this.
No way. You can do that?
Maybe. I don't know. I actually did pay attention a lot in wild shape class.
I'm getting better at it, but I still struggle sometimes. Like, if, it's really like scary stuff going on, I can't always like help it. But man, still, sweet mask.
I thought you were always wild shaped.
Well, it phases in and out. Like, I'm still learning how to control it.
Huh.
Yesterday, I was walking through the garden, and all of a sudden, the garden grew. It got really large. And then I realized I was a slug. I had shrunk. Yeah, it took me 5 hours before I finally became, like, normal again.
Can I insight check him to figure out whether that was wild shape or drugs?
Please do. Also, Sky DM inspiration.
Oh, shoot. A flaw of my character is when I don't have my glasses on, my insight doesn't work, so it automatically fails. I believe him. I don't know what it is. Whoa!
That's
Wow,
so
I
cool.
I should know my own character better. Yeah. Whoa! I'll tell you anything I learn about wild shapes. If you tell me anything you learn about yours, we can turn into slugs? That's crazy!
Yeah, but it was scary, man. Everything was huge and moving really fast.
Well, Squaggles is enraptured, and we'll listen to you for the next 30 minutes about your snail slug experience.
All right. So you head to the Silver Quill campus. Now, Silver Quill, none of you have actually been to the campus of, as none of you are Silver Quill potentials. And so you will be led there by your group member, who is in fact a Silver Quill potential. And in the process,
Zan.
Yes, Zan. We'll tell you a little bit about Silver Quill. Pretty much, the campus is located due north of the central StrixSeven campus and looks much like an extension of the actual central campus. It is the most urban of all of the 5 campuses. as it is features buildings that are of stately eloquence. Let's see here. We're actually going to show you the campus of Silverquill. All right, there we go. Let's see. There's he kind of points out some of the things on campus. The hall, specifically in the center of the Silverquill campus, is known as the Grand Loft Hall, and says that's where the main campus classrooms and whatnot. Then there's the Rose stage, which is right here. That's where we're going. And then there's this place called the Drama Room. That's where the faculty train the students in like fitness, dance, martial arts, that kind of physical performance stuff. So there's that, and then most of the other is lodgings and individual classrooms and other things, but those are the big three. So with that, you head to the Rose stage. Now, the Rose stage, as you arrive, is beautiful. As you enter in, you see you hear, even before you get there, the yodeling, the mocking chants, the dramatic readings, the baritone singing, and other enthusiastic sounds that reach your ears as the rowdy, laughing group of students comes into view. You see the general seating that is available for the students here consists of rows of benches, and just for reference, they are magically treated to be, they're weatherproofed. So then there is, we're gonna just put everybody on the screen because you guys are all together. All right. Then, so there's, probably about 50 to 75 students here as well already. And you see there is an orchestra pit, which is right here. This is the orchestra pit. There is the main stage, which you get the idea that it's the main stage due to the fact that it is got several rose decorations on it. It is very impressive large oval stage with ample room for performers, props, other set pieces, and the like. There is a set of steps that rises to the stage that you see are enhanced with the same magic as the rest of the stairs on campus, and that is behind the stage. And then there are what looks to be some other buildings behind the stage, which is only you can only assume are like the storage and the backstage and the like. As you take your spots in the stands for this performance, yes?
Is Rosie performing?
She is.
I would like to go wish her luck before her performance.
Okay. Sure. You can totally do that. All right. So, yeah.
I think we're just supposed to doing that.
Are anybody else going to do that?
Well, I mean,
You
like,
actually-
do we just see Felfa's like wander off, or does she? Do you tell us that you're doing that?
Felfis, what do you do?
We're back.
Okay. And you see
Hey,
Rose.
bring me some nachos if you're going to the concession stand.
I may be blushing a little bit as I go.
Okay. You see Rosie is kind of over, just outside of the main area. And
Can
the
I
rest of you.
insight check the blush?
Okay.
I'll
Totally.
say I have my glasses on for this.
Okay.
Something in her behavior maybe tipped me off that it was suspicious.
You've noticed that Felfis has been talking about Telvin's roommate a lot.
I'm gonna run up to Felfiz and just say, "Hey, are you gonna? What you up to?"
I was just gonna go wish Rosie luck. She was nervous earlier, so.
I'm really good friends with Rosie. Come on. And I grab your hand and we'll rush down.
Insight check.
I
Okay.
am.
Okay. Go ahead and.
Nope.
He's
Well, I don't know
really
what to
hard to
roll.
read.
I don't know what to roll because it's true.
It's true. But Felfis, you didn't realize that Squaggles knew Rosie that well.
Yeah, neither did Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the same club.
Yep.
Telvin came by. We had a lot of fun.
It's true.
But you don't have time to think about that because I'm literally dragging you point as we go.
Okay.
You said you were going to go see my friend, so we're going together. And I'm
Don't
just going to
forget the
be
nachos.
and I'm just going to try and go over there and be excited and be a good wing half-dryad.
A wing druid. Heh.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not a man, I'm a half-dryad.
You're a half dryad. All right.
So wing half-dryad.
Oh, all right.
Rosie! Hey! Felfis
Hey,
wanted to say
Squaggles.
good luck. Me too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you guys going to be performing too?
No. But I
Oh.
look forward
Yes,
to
yes, yes,
seeing
yes.
your.
Totally.
Yes, Squaggles, you're going to perform. That's awesome.
Oh,
Are you gonna?
I thought-
Are you gonna?
I thought we were.
gonna-
I'm not. That's not my jam. But
Well, Rosie's Felfis said that she wanted. I'm gonna make this up.
He.
Felfis said that he wanted to watch you from the stands, so I might be participating, but Felfis might not be.
this isn't what I would. I don't like talking in front of that many people. But you're amazing, Rosie. I know you'll do wonderfully, and I'll be up there cheering you on.
Well, thank you, Felfis. I greatly appreciate that.
And I will hand her a single flower that's her favorite flower.
Okay.
And when that happens, I'm gonna druidcraft and kind of make it try and bloom a little bit more.
Well, all right then. As you hand it to her, you see her blush.
I'm pretty sure both gnomes are bright friggin' red.
They are.
Especially considering we're both redheads.
Mm-hmm.
Just forgot. I was supposed to get nachos for Sky. I gotta go. I'm gonna run out and give him some privacy.
Oh, now? This whole situation was very Jez kidnapping Nyx, okay?
Was it? I thought it was what a good half-dryad would do as a wing person.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also
You kidnapped my gnome character to
gotta be
talk to
honest.
somebody else.
But I
Another
gotta be
gnome.
honest, if druids had like a patron like warlocks do, I would have picked Jazz.
that's fair.
So anyway, I'm not here. Do your thing.
That's it. I'm just gonna be very, very red. And say,
Okay.
good luck! And
Okay. And as you see, Rosie heads backstage to get ready for the performance. Okay. All right. So, with that, Squaggles, give me a perception check, please.
Hey, but how much do nachos cost?
Give me a perception check to see if you can find the nachos.
Oh man. Boy,
Oh,
that roll looked like
That one went on an adventure. Yeah.
the slowest rollover I've never seen in 5 dice.
All right. So you do find that there is a concession stand. Nachos are 1 silver.
I'm gonna get 3 orders so we can share them as a party, and I'm gonna assume that 2 of those orders are gonna be solely consumed by Sky.
Most likely.
Yep.
Most likely.
So I'm sorry. How much was it?
So it's 1 silver apiece.
Okay, so I'll dock 3, and then I'll return with that.
Okay. All right. So Sky, he comes back with 3 orders of nachos.
Oh man, lifesaver! You found him! Wow. What do I owe you, man?
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's a fun day for Fun's Days. I'll just pass out the nachos.
All right, cheers, nachos, everybody.
All right.
I'm gonna have come back and immediately just put my face in a book.
Okay. All right. So, as you see, the members of the Play Actors Guild comes around and will start passing out prompts to the members in the audience that would like to participate. All right. You see that you see, well, let's just put it this way. You see one of the other first years step out onto the stage. You recognize him as Quintilis, and he kind of steps out and he says, if you would like to participate, please see one of the Play Actors Guild members for a prompt. And then once you have one, please line up on the east end of the main stage. And wait till you are tagged in, so to speak. So would anybody like a prompt?
Yes, I want to do it. I want to do it.
Roll me
yeah.
12.
Prompts all around. Hey, come on, everybody.
A storm of nachos goes flying into the air. Squirgles goes to go grab the prompt.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll try a prompt, I guess.
Mhm.
How bad could it be?
Alright.
Bad.
I mean. So roll me a d12 if you would like a prompt. All right, Thora, you're okay. All right. So you are
Not good when the GM starts cackling.
It's never good.
I like this. I like this a lot. All right. So, okay. All right. Now, here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna take this prompt and you're going to, in essence, be doing a performance roll or any other ability check or skill that you feel is appropriate for the situation. Then that will, determine if the crowd boos or claps and cheers or what. So, Sora, your prompt is, and you open up this little piece of paper and it says, Paranoid Wizard.
Sounds like Friday night.
A Friday character?
It's your Friday character.
You're not paranoid if they're really out to get you.
I mean, you're right. Squaggles, yours is a swashbuckling servant. And Sky,
Buckle some swashes.
yours is a body noble. Bawdy.
What? B?
Oh, she meant like a noble that has, a physical body.
So
Body noble.
you've got a
Okay, wow. Okay.
paranoid wizard, a swashbuckling servant, and a body noble. So Quintilis goes on to say, if there are any groups that want to work together, you are more than welcome to do so. Just let me know what you want, who you want to work with. And so the three of you can go ahead and, if you would like any props, you can head back to the area in the back where the props are. And if you would like a prop, please give me a D8. All right, Squaggles, you find this pile of felt, and you see that there are 3 baggy bodysuits made of felt with hoods that look like teeth. Sky, you look around and you find wooden cutouts on wheels of an owlbear, a basilisk, and a chimera. And Sora, you find 6 4-foot-tall scepters made of aluminum inlaid with gems made of shiny glass.
Sorry, did I find body bags with teeth?
You found bodysuits, baggy bodysuits. Yep.
Bodysuits must be different than what I'm thinking.
No, they're
Leotardish type things.
So like a performance, like a costume, not
Yep.
like a thing you put a dead person in.
Oh no, the costume.
Oh, okay.
Costume.
So it's like a worm?
Sorta.
Sorry, I'm having trouble envisioning like what happened.
Otiga. It could be an Otiga.
Oh, gotcha. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So while your party members are headed over to go and figure out their performance and the like, let's see here, Sky, Sora, and Squaggles. The rest of you, well, Telvin is actually working on getting foodstuffs. He's working over with the concession stand.
I'm gonna be practicing trying to use my magic quill to write in the air and have it be, appear.
Okay. You see one of the, let's see here. She is, one of the other students, first year students, the one that is currently over in the Orchestra Pit, along with some of the other of the StrixSeven Show Band Association, comes around handing out kazoos. So you can support your fellow performers by using the kazoos to either highlight or razz an adversary. Okay.
Game of Chance would probably want to be part of this.
They would. They would. And they will have already gone over as well.
Okay, so I didn't know if you wanted me to play them or...
Nope, it's fine. All right.
Yeah, so I'm just
So-
practicing, like, just writing in the air and having it
Okay.
appear.
All right. So, with all of that said and done, we are actually going to cut a little bit early because it's almost 9 o'clock. But this gives the three of you the chance to think about what you want to do for your performance at the Rose, the Rose stage here within the Silver Quill campus.
Oh my god, this is rough.
And this also gives a chance for our bard to come back. So, with that, all right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this crazy adventure that we like to call our StrixSeven College of Chaos. I hope that you will be joining us next week as we see what comes of this crazy performance, as well as what the rest of the school year will bring, as they are getting very, very close to the end of the school year. Let's see here. Until next time, we are going to go ahead and raid out to Jay Luna, as he is currently playing Tabletop Simulator, and his Twitch channel says that Monopoly destroys friendships. So we're going to go see what happens. But until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with us at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.